Good evening. Welcome back to St. Peter's for our midweek devotional and song. Tonight's song I know holds a special place in many of your hearts, as it does my own. The song for tonight was actually played at the very first funeral that I have clear memories of any family member. When I was 15, my maternal grandmother had died, and I remember we sang this song at her funeral. It's called "What a Friend We Have in Jesus." And as I looked through my own library, I realized that I had grabbed a book that I found when I arrived here at St. Peter's. It's called "How Sweet the Sound," and it's written by a man named John E. Pless. Now, you may not know any John E. Pless, but if I tell you that E stands for Eddie, you might know an Eddie Pless. He's our pastor emeritus. And as far as I know, he's the only published author who has ever been a pastor here. But he has a chapter in this book about this very song we're about to hear. And it's written as a reflection on John 15:15. Jesus says, "But I have called you friends, for all that I have heard from the Father I have made known to you." The best word Jesus has in his vocabulary to describe us is friends, and to think about what does that mean to have our Lord also call us friends. Now, the author of tonight's hymn was no stranger to sorrow himself. Joseph Scriven was born in Ireland, had moved to Canada, but he experienced some sorrow in his life. The first big event was the night before he was to be married. He was engaged to a beautiful woman, and she had drowned the night before they were to be married. Later on, as he lived in Canada, he received word that his mother's health was failing, and he didn't have the money to return to Ireland to be by her bedside, and so wrote the words to this hymn as a poem to his mother to comfort her as she lay there in her deathbed. You notice especially in the very last line of the final stanza, "In his arms he'll take and shield you. You will find a solace there." And to realize those words were written to his own mother, the comfort she would have felt as she was reminded that Jesus calls her a friend, Jesus calls her son Joseph a friend, Jesus calls us friend, and Jesus is faithful to us in all times, no matter what we are experiencing. That love, that friendship continues to surround us. I hope you enjoy this song as much as I do.
Is me.